everyone, welcome back to the Osteo Physio YouTube channel. Today we're going to be going through our 5-minute routine to help with tennis elbow or lateral epicondylitis. So initially what we found to be really beneficial before even starting the routine is to add ice around the tendon, which can help to bring down some of that sharpness and soreness. So once you've done that for approximately 2 to 5 minutes, we want to start with the routine where for the first 30 seconds we are softening around the outer side of the elbow. So what I think is really nice is just to try and massage around the area, because what's causing the pain is damage or micro tearing into the actual tendon itself, where it attaches around the outer part of the elbow. So what we're releasing here is into the belly of the muscle, so it takes the pressure off the tendon but also relaxes down into the arm. So it just feels really nice to relax through. Once you've massaged, you then want to find some of these trigger points. We've looked at this in other videos. So you find a point of tenderness that is particularly sore, and you might feel that going down into the fingers, and we want to hold it until it relaxes. So for approximately 30 seconds, maybe even a little bit less, we're going to hold that there until it relaxes and then work our way down. So we're finding different points of tightness, holding that pressure and then relaxing that trigger point. So that can be really nice just to free up some of that tension. If it's not too sore, we can then go into isolating and stretching through the extensors and supinators. So what we're going to do is turn the hand to face downwards, bend at the wrist, and then holding around the wrist, you're going to straighten into the arm. So you're going to hold that for 30 seconds. So you should feel it down through the outer side of the elbow, outer side of the forearm, potentially down into the wrist as well. So we're going to hold that for 30 seconds. So from the side, literally stretching it forward and holding it in that position. What we then next want to have a look at is movement through into the elbow and the wrist. So for the first 30 seconds, just adding in a little bit of movement. So this is before we do any strength-based stuff. We just want to be moving the elbow for 30 seconds because it's very common if we've got that tightness into this area that we're kind of restricted in movement as well, possibly because of pain or possibly due to the injury. So literally just very slowly kind of bending and extending at the elbow. So really nice. And then for the next 30 seconds, what we then want to look at is supinating and pronating. So again, initially we're looking at quality, not quantity. So you're turning the hand to face down and then lifting it up. So you'll probably feel it a little bit as we stretch inwards. So again, just trying to regain some of that movement into the elbow. And then once we've done the next 30 seconds, what we then want to look at is down into the wrist and the fingers. So again, what we find is the tendons attach down. So they come down from the elbow and down into the fingers. So we want to work for 30 seconds just to rotate through the wrist. So you're alternating between that circumduction and then opening and closing the hand. So we're just thinking of just general movement through this area, just trying to stretch and open up through. And again, regaining that mobility through the whole region. So just opening up into that area, lovely, and then for 30 seconds and then relaxing. So for the next minute we want to work eccentrically into the tendon. So what we're going to do is use the other hand to lift up through whatever weight. So I'm using a hand sanitizer, but a can of beans would be good, or a little hand weight would be great. So you're lifting up, allowing that control to come down. And the reason why we're going to do it for a minute is you're aiming between 3 rounds of 10 to 15 reps. So letting that drop, using the hand to lift up, letting that drop. So again, really slow and controlled. So we're looking for quality, not quantity here. Slowly down, that's it. So you should be feeling it into the forearm and into the side of the elbow as you're using it. That's it, and then dropping that down. So again, keep going. You'll get to a point where you're thinking, oh, this is so sore, but absolutely vital to get it all moving and to get it working, and obviously just to make this stronger long term, so we reduce the likelihood of re-injury.